Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, one of the most influential and beloved figures in the global Catholic community, has recently shocked the world with a revelation that is making waves in both the Vatican and beyond. Known for his humility, charisma, and profound wisdom, Tagle's voice has always resonated deeply with Catholics around the world. However, his recent statements have sparked conversations that can't be ignored, igniting both admiration and criticism. His words have the potential to shift the course of Catholicism and inspire other leaders to speak out about issues that have long been shrouded in secrecy. But could his bold move be the beginning of a new era for Catholicism, or is this just another moment of fleeting controversy? Luis Antonio Tagle is often referred to as the Asian Francis, due to his alignment with the vision of Pope Francis, the current leader of the Catholic Church. Tagle's leadership style is deeply grounded in compassion, understanding, and a desire to be close to the people. He has worked tirelessly to make the Church a sanctuary for everyone, including the poor, the marginalized, and those who feel alienated from traditional Catholic teachings. His mantra, "A Church of the Poor," isn't just a catchy slogan, but a genuine belief that the Church should stand in solidarity with those who are most vulnerable. His leadership style can best be described as accompaniment, meaning he walks alongside people through their struggles rather than offering distant solutions. This vision for the Catholic Church is gaining traction, and it's no surprise. Why? Tagle's compassion and willingness to embrace the less fortunate have earned him a global following, especially among younger generations. His ideas resonate with people who are looking for a more inclusive and compassionate church that listens to the struggles of its people. For Tagle, the church is not just a place for the pious and the holy, it's a place for everyone, regardless of their past or present circumstances. His message of mercy and understanding is what makes him such an impactful figure, not just in the church, but in the broader conversation about faith, inclusion, and social justice. While some praise his progressive approach to leadership, others are less enthusiastic. Critics argue that Tagle's ideas could disrupt traditional church structures and create division among the faithful. They worry that his call for inclusivity and his emphasis on social justice may alienate more conservative Catholics who have long adhered to the Church's traditional teachings. Regardless of where one stands, it is clear that Tagle's influence is growing, and his recent remarks have put him in the spotlight as one of the most talked-about figures in Catholicism. Today, Tagle's approach to leadership aligns closely with Pope Francis's vision for the Church. Pope Francis, known for his unconventional approach to papacy, has often emphasized the importance of humility, compassion, and inclusivity. His focus on social justice issues, such as economic inequality, poverty, and the environment, has resonated with millions of Catholics around the world. Pope Francis's call for the Church to become a church for the poor has found a natural ally in Tagle, who has long advocated for the same values. Their partnership has been instrumental in pushing the Catholic Church toward a more inclusive and compassionate future. One of the most striking aspects of Tagle's leadership is his ability to connect with people. Whether he is addressing large crowds or speaking with individuals, his warmth and humility shine through. He isn't just a figurehead who speaks at the podium, he is someone who listens, who understands, and who takes action to help those in need. This approach has earned him the admiration of many Catholics, especially in the Philippines, where he served as the Archbishop of Manila. His work in Manila has been transformative, with Tagle playing a key role in advocating for the poor and marginalized, both within the country and globally. It is no surprise that there are whispers about Tagle's future role in the Church. Could he be the next pope? His rise within the Vatican has been nothing short of meteoric, and many believe that he is being groomed to take on the papacy one day. His blend of humility, compassion, and alignment with Pope Francis's progressive ideals make him a natural candidate for the role of pope. Furthermore, his connection to the global Catholic community, particularly in Asia, positions him well to lead the Church in the future. While no one can predict the future, it is clear that Tagle has the potential to be a transformative figure in the Church, whether or not he becomes pope. His vision for a more inclusive, compassionate, and socially aware church could serve as the foundation for the future of Catholicism. However, it is important to remember that the path to the papacy is not a straightforward one. There are many factors that could influence the selection of the next pope. And while Tagle has many qualities that make him a strong candidate, there are also other contenders, such as Cardinal Pietro Parolin, who could play a significant role in the future of the Church. Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican Secretary of State, is another figure who has played a key role in shaping the direction of the Catholic Church. Parolin, known for his diplomatic skills and experience in international relations, has been a steady hand guiding the Vatican through some of its most difficult challenges. His work in diplomacy has been crucial in maintaining the Church's position on the global stage, and he has played a central role in Pope Francis's efforts to rebuild relationships with countries like China and Cuba. While Tagle represents the compassionate, forward-thinking future of the Church, Parolin is the institutionalist who ensures that the Vatican's operations continue smoothly. This raises an interesting question. Is there a rivalry between Tagle and Parolin? Some Vatican watchers believe that the contrasting styles of the two cardinals could create tension. Tagle, with his dynamic, people-focused approach, represents a shift in the Church's priorities. Parolin, on the other hand, is more focused on maintaining the Church's traditional structures and ensuring that it remains a key player in global diplomacy. These two figures represent different aspects of the Catholic Church. Tagle embodies the Church's compassionate, reformist future, while Parolin represents its diplomatic and institutional stability. While some may see this as a rivalry, it's also possible that they could work together as complementary forces within the Vatican, supporting Pope Francis's vision in different ways. Tagle's rise in prominence has coincided with a growing shift in the Catholic Church. Under Pope Francis's leadership, the Church has become more inclusive and open to dialogue with different cultures and faiths. The emphasis on social justice, environmentalism, and economic equality has resonated deeply with Catholics around the world, especially those in developing countries where these issues are most pressing. Tagle's work has been central to this shift, and his continued influence could help further shape the Church into a more inclusive and globally minded institution. One of the most remarkable things about Tagle's leadership is his ability to bridge the gap between the Vatican and the rest of the world. He is not just a leader who speaks to other church officials. He actively engages with the faithful, particularly the younger generations. His use of social media and his presence at events like World Youth Day have helped him connect with Catholics around the globe, especially those who feel disconnected from traditional church structures. Tagle's embrace of the digital age and his willingness to engage with younger Catholics set him apart from many other church leaders who may still be struggling to adapt to the changing times. Despite the challenges and criticisms, Tagle's influence is undeniable. He represents a new vision for the Catholic Church, one that is compassionate, inclusive, and focused on social justice. His leadership could inspire other church leaders to speak out on important issues, challenge the status quo, and work to create a church that is truly a home for all people. Whether or not he becomes the next pope, Tagle is already making a significant impact on the Church and its future.